All right, guys, here you go. We're out here. We're, as in me, solo sword fishing today, getting ready to do the drop. All right, guys, here we go. I head out solo sword fishing today, and I hook a bruiser on the buoy rod. So grab your life jackets and hang on, and welcome aboard to this exciting edition of Marathon Sport. Okay, kick them both in gear, get a little speed up. There it goes. Holy buoy is going to be deployed right now. Buoy's going out. All right, guys, tip rod's next here. We're going to drop the tip rod. Buoy's already fishing. When you put your bait in, first you want to check, make sure everything's lined up. Your swivel's lined up, everything's lined up. Swivel looks good. Get the tip rod deployed here. So I like to kind of bump both of them in gear initially when I get the weight in the water. That way it gets the boat away from the line and away from the weight. A little bit of drag on this guy. About here. All right, guys, buoy just tipped over out there. Buoy's 100% flat. We got a fish on the buoy. Trying to get the tip rod in right now. Gotta get my mahi rod in. All right, I got a little tension on the buoy rod. The fish is up on top burning. I seen something jump out there. I'm pretty sure the fish was up and jumped. We'll keep you posted. I got 1,300 revs to get this in. We got the buoy coming really slow, guys, but you can see it's almost to the boat. I'm just getting this one in. Fish is coming this way. Just gotta get this stuff out of the way here. Buoy's totally flat. Fish is up on top swimming somewhere. Thing is, you don't know where the fish is swimming at. You don't know where he's at, but I guarantee he's out there somewhere. So I gotta get this rod up front and out of the way. I got the boat. I'm positioning it a little different here, trying to get it pulling this way, just so I can get the buoy behind me and pull it off. The tricky part is now knowing where is the fish. Fish is out here. Fish is out to the right. You can see the line going out that way. Fish is out. He's right up on top though. I guarantee you that. The line's going straight out. Fish did a sharp corner, burned up under the boat. I backed up a little bit there, guys, just to change my angle on the fish. And we still got the weight on here, so. Fish is swimming that way right at the moment, obviously. Fish has turned and went that way. Came up under the boat for a minute just to try to see what we were doing. Fish is down and out, fish is down and out. Fish right there, guys. Didn't get a look at her, but she's right there. Right up on top here somewhere. Fish is right there. I'm gonna get to see her here in a second. Right down there, guys. Haven't seen her yet. Had to do a little maneuvering there. Seen her yet? Damn it, she's right here too. I mean, she's close. Got off. Nope, nope, there she is. She's just swinging it. Oh, there she goes. Down she goes. Holy shit. Big fish, guys. She's big. She was just swinging at it, came up and rolled. Big fish. She's big. She's a real big fish. Holy shit! Wow! Okay, we know what we got on there. Big sword. Wow! Okay, guys, here you go in slow motion. I actually caught this on both cameras. This one just has a little better angle. This fish was hauling the male when it flew out of the water. It was absolutely incredible. You figure that thing's about 10 to 11 feet long overall. Just amazing. 230 pounds jumping. We got a jumper, guys. That's a big fish. Okay, guys, fish is coming up like a streak right now. She's on the way up. She went down and dogged for a while. Now she's swimming up again. back down again. Just trying to see which way she's going and what I got to do here. Kind of working this way a little. Just gonna give her a second. Patience is a game with these things. All right, guys. She ran up under the boat again. This has been another half hour, 40 minutes. I don't know, maybe an hour. Seems like she's kind of coming up now again. Right there, I gotta move the boat up on her a little bit here if I get up on her. You'll pick line up when you get up on them on the boat. That helps you. Because every inch of line she's got to take off, she's got to fight for it. Got her nose coming up. That's the big thing. Nose up, guys. Back to dogging me again. Stay tuned. Right up on top here, guys. Here we go. Shit's gonna get real here in a second. Probably 50 feet from the fish or so. She's up under the boat. I'm just trying to get spun around. Okay, she should be coming out. Should be coming out. Fish right here. There she is down there, guys. You can see her right down here. Right down under the boat, right there. She's doing these big tuna circles. Here she comes. Back at the boat, right here. She's doing big circles right now. 15 feet from the fish, guys. Up under the boat right now. This could happen quick. Uh-oh. Oh, she cleared the motors. Oh, that was close. Big fish. Wasn't quite ready. Missed her. Big fish. Darts in the fish. The darts in the fish. Got her! Damn! Beautiful dart shot. Beautiful dart shot. Wow. Trying to get this over the rod so we don't have a issue. There we go. Just let that settle in there a minute, guys. I think that was a fatal dart shot. So let her bleed out back here for a second. Holy shit. Almost ready to bring her in, guys. Just gotta get the gloves on. That's two. I think the dart shot pretty much took care of business. You always ask, well, you guys ask, how do I get the damn fish in the boat? You're gonna see right now. I think we are good with her. I'm gonna get my other glove back on for handling purposes. Okay, gloves on. Back door open. Let's get her done. Harpoon's hanging right there. Thing's heavy. And the boat. All right, guys. I had to take a 5 there and just get organized and catch my breath. So I got the body bag out. That is a big ass swordfish. We're gonna try to find out what it is. Everybody keeps saying I'm crazy for doing this shit alone, but maybe I am, but it's kind of fun. But anyway, the hard part is getting him in the boat. So now that he's in the boat, I'm gonna stuff him in that body bag, get him iced up here. All right, so this took me a few minutes here. I started sliding him in the bag, and the bag was sliding on the bottom of the boat. So I took through one of the handles on the bag, and I tied a rope onto one of the cleats. I tried that about 10 minutes, just wrestling him, trying to get him in there. As soon as you get a fish that's a little over 200 pounds, they're a lot harder to handle. 175 to 2, I can pretty much whip them right into a bag like that. This guy's definitely heavier than 200. So you can see me, I've got a towel on the sword. The swords on the bigger ones sometimes are not as sharp, and I checked that before I started pulling them into the bag there. But anyway, I'm getting him wrapped up in the bag, and ice him down here and head back to the barn. So as I'm hitting the dock here, guys, all my neighbors are over. Everybody's rallied around to help me get the swordfish out of the boat. So I'm just kind of scooting the boat into the dock. Tamara's filming. You see the big bill hanging out the side of the boat there. It's exciting when you pull in and all your neighbors are cheering for you. It's funny. So we're going to get ready to get this thing out of the boat right now. You guys are going to see what happens. Okay, so here we go. Jeff and Sandy live 2 houses over. Bill lives 3 houses over. And Blaine and Linda came over from Big Pine a couple miles away. So Blaine's turning the vehicle around here. We're going to drag the fish out of the boat with the rope. Pretty easy. You can pull it out by hand, but with the vehicle, it's just easier. We were going to run it off that top of that I-beam there, but we decided to untie it and retie it on the bottom. And the fish slid right out of the boat afterwards. Make it straight up.
Let me do this. Yep. Let me do this.
Whenever you're ready.
Just let me untie first before you go crazy.
No, I was 14.
Let me untie before. That's awesome.
It's still touching.
223.
223.
223 and a half. I think Bill had 2 1/4, right?
Yep.
240.
Oh, 240?
I would have guessed
Honey,
higher.
what was yours?
Oh, 300.
Oh.
Or 3 more. I don't even remember now.
All right, get that
I had no
weight
clue.
there.
223. That's a solid weight.
223 and a half.
Oh,
There
yeah,
it is, man.
Good morning, guys. It's the morning after catching the 224, 223, whatever she weighed. Just kind of showing you what's shaking. I'm getting ready to start processing here. I've got no shirt on because it's hotter than heck down here today. All right, give you the Falcon's up on her roost. Back of her, you got the buoy, a bunch of stuff I got to put back together. Cleaning table. The fish is in the bag here. We cut off the fins. So last night I cut the fins off and the sword off so I could keep it nice and iced up. I knew it was going to be hot. The cleaning table is cleaned up. I've got my 4 knives ready. A top of chica for a little extra hydration. The mean cooler's ready. I'll have a bunch of those going. But I'm going to get going and get processing the sword now. Other things, if you're going to get into sword fishing, one thing with these guys, pool's doing a little circulation. Nice morning in the Keys. Little mandatory items for a sword fisherman. Crane scale. You gotta have a crane scale. I don't know how many of these you catch, and sometimes they just surprise you on what they weigh. Some of them are longer, some must be more dense, but they're very you usually know within an X amount of pounds. This one I was anticipating it was going to be a little over 250. It was 223, 224, somewhere in there. So you don't know, but size wise it was bigger around, it seemed, than the 253 tamarin I got in the boat. Either that because I was dragging it in alone, which would not recommend that. Bring a buddy fishing, and if you're going to catch a big one, bring a buddy that's got big strong back to help you get the thing in the boat, because it's tough. So anyway, I'm going to bring you along with me. I'm going to get cracking on the fish. First thing is to get it pressure washed. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Beginning when I first start cleaning a swordfish, this is what I do. I've got a pressure washer with an oscillating tip on it. I'm not going to go through the whole cleaning process on this video, guys. I'll throw the link up above here for another video that I go in depth on how to clean them. But first step is always pressure washing the fish. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to finish whacking up a piece of swordfish here for dinner. I didn't do a full video on cleaning the swordfish this time. I've got 3 or 4 other ones on the channel, guys. If you want to see more in depth, just take a look at one of my other videos. Here's a chunk of swordfish. This is what's going to be for dinner. So with the swordfish, you've got this bloodline. It's pretty pronounced here. I'm going to be trimming that out on this guy. When you get to this point, you just want to absolutely awesome looking meat on her. So I'm going to trim this out here. I use the big knife for cutting the steaks and the small knife for the trimming. So I'm going to cut the bloodline out. It doesn't seem to bother it if you cook it with it in it. Smaller fish, I don't cut it out just because it wastes a little meat. This one I'm going to cut her right out. Got a bunch of mangroves down here. They're going to like that. There they go. So I trim the bloodline out. I'm going to leave this little flap on the bottom. I'm just going to fillet off the skin next. So that's the center of the fish. So this is up towards the top. You've got a little bit more, I'd call it cartilage here. I'll fillet that off. Down to the skin. And off she comes. There we have one awesome looking piece of swordfish. I kind of pin that up there with a toothpick when I cook it. that's what we're doing. So as I'm processing it, it goes into a colander, guys, and right back into the cooler. So I'm going to get back in here, get this finished up, taken care of, and I'll bring you guys in on the cook. So the swordfish we got processed today, I got a couple swordfish steaks here. I did a little curry dusting on them. I'm going to grill them with curry, and then to add to that, we have a few lobster tails. Okay, guys, just getting ready to flip over the swordfish steaks. You can see here they're about I'd say 30% done on the bottom. Once you pick it up and it comes up freely off the grill, it's ready to flip. So that's what I was just checking. Gonna flip the next one. You see it just slides on the grill. Pick it up, get her flipped over. The lobster tails are starting to, I'm gonna get ready to flip them in a couple minutes. I have them on with the meat side down right now. All right, here we go. I'm just pulling off the swordfish steaks. I've got the lobsters off on the other side of the grill as well, just keeping them warm. I kind of like the dual-sided grills. My first time I've had one of these. I'm doing a voiceover on this because there was a loud buzzing sound. For some reason, my microphone was having a problem. So yanking off the lobster tails, and here we go, guys. It looks absolutely amazing. I do like that little bit of dusting of curry on the swordfish for something different. If you eat a bunch of it, you'll want to try a few different recipes to see how it goes. But here we go. That's what's for dinner.
Calling the name.
That little piece calling your name? You see?
All right, guys, we're upstairs. We've got the whole crew. We've got Captain Rich, the Lobster Destroyer. He's in charge of the whole crew for mini season. We have Miss Tamara, we have Betty, and we have Sandy. So we've got everybody here. The ladies are going to do the taste test on the swordfish. Everybody, all right, everybody take a little chunk.
I get my piece. I was saying my name here.
I'm going to go right to that one.
So we did the swordfish. I did a little curry on it. A little avocado oil on the grill.
And it's tender. Oh,
Nice
Is
and
it
moist.
cooked to a turn?
Cooked to a turn and better.
to a turn. Oh my God.
All right.
It just melts in your mouth.
That's delicious.
There we go.
Very
So
tasty.
I did not have too much rum when I was cooking, obviously. So the rest of our dinner, we've got a salad. We have a whole mix to go on top.
Very good.
The gals were whipping stuff up here like crazy. And Rich and I, we were busy. I was working and Rich was keeping everybody in line, and that's a big
my
job.
job.
That's his job. Supervision right there. So
What I'm best at.
Upper management.
all right, guys, there you go. Hey guys, Captain Matt here. Thanks for tuning in on today's video. If you guys got any questions or comments, please give me a shout out. I answer all my comments. If you're interested in sword fishing, I really can't show you how to do this exactly on YouTube. There's a lot to it. It's very technical, but I do offer a swordfish school. If anybody would like to do that on a one-on-one basis, just let me know. For those of you who have not had a chance yet to hit that subscribe button, I've got a lot more viewers than subscribers. Please give me a smash on the subscribe button. This is Captain Matt, Marathon Sport Fishing, signing off for today.